On March 29, 2025, a monstrous earthquake ripped through the heart of Myanmar. Registering a powerful 7.7 on the Richter scale, the quake's epicenter was near Mandalay, Myanmar's second-largest city. The bustling metropolis, home to over 1.7 million people, was caught off guard. Buildings shuddered, swayed, and then crumbled under the sheer force of the tremor. A thick cloud of dust and debris engulfed the city, shrouding the unfolding disaster in an eerie silence. The initial shock quickly gave way to a chilling reality. Thousands of buildings lay in ruins, reduced to rubble and dust. Homes, schools, hospitals, and historical landmarks all bore the brunt of the quake's devastating power. Roads cracked and buckled, making navigation impossible. Bridges, once lifelines connecting communities, snapped and fell. The city's infrastructure, already strained, was now crippled. As the dust settled, a grim picture began to emerge. The initial reports were horrifying. Over 1,600 confirmed dead, a number feared to rise exponentially in the coming days. Hospitals, overwhelmed with the injured, struggled to cope with the sheer scale of the disaster. The cries of trapped survivors, their voices muffled by the debris, served as a stark reminder of the lives hanging in the balance. The earthquake's impact extended beyond Mandalay, sending shockwaves across the border into Thailand. In Bangkok, a 30-story building under construction toppled, trapping dozens of workers. The collapse highlighted the earthquake's far-reaching impact, a stark reminder of nature's raw power. As darkness fell, the true extent of the disaster remained shrouded in uncertainty. The world watched, holding its breath, as Myanmar and Thailand began the long and arduous journey of recovery. The aftermath of the earthquake saw a desperate race against time. Rescue teams, both local and international, poured into the affected regions, determined to pull survivors from the wreckage. In Mandalay, where entire neighborhoods were reduced to rubble, the situation was especially dire. With every passing hour, the chances of finding survivors dwindled. The rescue efforts were hampered by a lack of heavy machinery and equipment. In many areas, volunteers and first responders were forced to dig through the rubble by hand, their bare hands a testament to their unwavering spirit. The constant threat of aftershocks loomed large, adding to the danger and complexity of the rescue operations. Communication breakdowns further compounded the challenges. The earthquake had disrupted phone lines and internet services, making it difficult to coordinate rescue efforts and assess the full extent of the damage. In remote areas, cut off from the outside world, the situation remained unknown, fueling fears of a silent catastrophe. Adding to the complexity was Myanmar's ongoing civil war. While warring factions agreed to a temporary ceasefire to facilitate rescue efforts, tensions remained high. Access to certain hard-hit areas, particularly those controlled by armed groups, proved difficult, delaying the delivery of much-needed aid. For those trapped beneath the rubble, the wait for help was agonizingly slow. As news of the earthquake spread, the international community responded with a surge of support. Countries around the world pledged aid, sending medical teams, search and rescue specialists, and essential supplies to the affected regions. India, a close neighbor, dispatched planes laden with medical equipment, tents, and food supplies. China, despite its own history of seismic activity, sent a team of experienced rescuers, including sniffer dogs trained to locate survivors trapped beneath debris. Singapore, known for its disaster relief expertise, offered its assistance, deploying medical teams and engineers to assess the damage and assist with reconstruction efforts. The outpouring of international aid provided a glimmer of hope amidst the devastation. However, logistical challenges, including damaged infrastructure and limited access to affected areas, made aid distribution a complex and time-consuming process. The need for coordination and cooperation between various aid agencies and local authorities was paramount to ensure that aid reached those who needed it most. The earthquake highlighted the importance of international cooperation in times of crisis. It served as a poignant reminder that natural disasters know no borders, and that it is through collective action and shared responsibility that we can overcome such tragedies. For more up-to-date news, please like, comment, and mostly importantly subscribe. Thanks for watching.